Jeff?
3 turnovers. Yeah, a couple too.
Tyler, for you, since you're the bat again, this game turned out to be pretty similar to your 2 games with Northwestern last year. I'm just curious, as from your perspective, what was the difference in finding a way to win this one, especially down the stretch, versus not being able to get over the hump last year?
I mean, yeah, they're a big physical team. They got a lot of sets, so and they run them pretty well. So I think just having the mentality of knowing that they're going to come in physical, ready to go. I think our mentality was better this game compared to our games in last year. So really that, and then just coming out, starting fast, being able to run the offense, even if things were looking a little messy. I felt like we did a pretty good job of running our stuff well, even though we turned it over a couple times, but running our stuff well and playing good defense throughout the beginning of the game.
Nick, go ahead.
Hey, Max. Kind of going off Jeff's question a little bit, I know we talked after Ohio State, just the overall confidence of the team right now is very high. What does it speak to a little bit? Maybe not the best game in terms of turnovers, maybe some open looks for Northwestern and still being able to kind of get over the hump, use previous experiences and come out with a win today.
Yeah, I mean, I think just sticking to what we do, having a ton of everyday guys in the locker room and just coming to the gym ready to work every day and push one another. I think this team has grown in that aspect since last year. And I think we've just had a lot of growth in general. Guys have improved their games. Guys have worked on stuff off the court in terms of the mentality stuff as well in the weight room. So I think it's just a byproduct of what, kind of off-season was this summer.
In the back there, fellas.
Tyler, question for you. You led all free throw shooters tonight with 11 free throw attempts. Obviously, a lot of aggressiveness in the paint. Was that a point of emphasis for you going into this game?
We knew that they were going to double the post, so just kind of cutting and finding those open spots was something that we kind of worked out in practice, and I feel like we did a pretty good job of not only me, but a lot of people cutting and finding the open space and putting the defense at a disadvantage.
Go ahead, in the back.
Tyler, you guys are 5-0 in conference for, I think, the first time since 2007-08. Can you name maybe 2 things that really stand out to you about why you guys are just doing so well in conference, and I mean overall just how the season's gone?
I think the first thing is the everyday mentality, where we're showing up to practice, whether it's a game tomorrow or a game in 4 days. We're showing up, we're competing, we're pushing each other. And then I also think it's the depth and the chemistry that we have. All the guys in here are rooting for each other. Everyone's each other's biggest fans, and when we see each other succeed, I feel like we just build off of that, and then we play better basketball. So I think it's the chemistry, along with just showing up every day and we're playing our best basketball.
Michael?
Max and AJ, if you both take this one, obviously you guys both hit, I think it was back-to-back, those fall-away jumpers late in the game, I guess. How nice is it to be able to not have to just rely on one person for a shot like that? And I guess, how comfortable are each of you in those types of moments, taking those types of shots?
Yeah, like you said, follow-away jump shots, something I work on a lot, when I'm in the gym by myself, and just very confident shooting it. Kles is the same, so 2 closers right here.
Yeah, I think it's just, playing a lot of one-on-one in the summer. Playing against each other, you're going to have to make tough shots sometimes in a game, and that's just, like I said, the byproduct of what the summer was in the offseason.
Go ahead, Jeff.
AJ, kind of a follow-up. In the first half, you only took 3 shots. You didn't get your first field goal until I think that 3 that you hit. Were you intentionally more aggressive, looking for hunting your shot in the second half, and what led to that?
Yeah, just, staying with it. Every shot's not going to go in, but just thinking the next play mentality, keep attacking the rim. They were fouling us a lot, so we were in a bonus. I got a chance to get some free throws and just get a rhythm.
Max, I think this is the 8th straight game that, as a team, you guys have recorded double digits in assists, and I mean, you guys really created a lot of opportunities on the floor today. What is it about that extra pass, whatever it is, the confidence in this offense to make sure that you guys get into the hands of the right guy and get the right shot off?
Yeah, and I think it's an attribute to the best point guard in the Big Ten that we got, 23, running the show for us. He does a really good job at controlling the game, controlling the pace, plays at the tempo we want to play in, and then, doesn't necessarily really show up, but then you force one of their better players, Boo Booey, into 22 shot attempts and just trying to make them inefficient as possible. That's stuff that really you can't find within the stat sheet or something like that. So the mentality he has and the confidence he's playing with, the confidence we have in him right now is at an all-time high. So just sticking to what we're doing.
Ready to hear, and then Jeff.
Max, Coach Collins just said that he thought their defense did a good job kind of disrupting y'all's offensive flow, but just with the way they rotate heading into the game, did you anticipate kind of getting so many open looks from three?
I mean, with what we had in place here, we kind of had an idea they were going to, double the post. Got really good post players in Tyler and Steve. So just trying to, find the open pocket, putting your trust into them, knowing that, really good players are going to be able to pass and find the open guy. So just sticking to the game plan, find the open space.
Jeff, go ahead.
Tyler, if you put SportsCenter on, you watch the top 10 highlights, they're not going to show guys making free throws, but free throws have become an integral part of this team. How important is it, and how much confidence does it give you guys to attack the rim when you know that 9 times out of 10 someone's going to hit the free throw?
I mean, it's huge. I think you hit it right on the head with the confidence building, because that you're going to get probably 2 points at the line, and then it also kind of hinders the other team's confidence, where they got to play a little more timid and not as aggressive, trying not to get sit on the bench. So I feel like it's been really good for us. We got a lot of guys who can draw fouls, get in the paint, make a good play. So I think it's been something that's been really good, and knocking them down is always huge. Extra points.
Michael, and then Ben.
Tyler, after they tied the game, they didn't score again. I guess what are some of the major strides that you've seen from the defense since early in the season when, Tennessee, Providence, that was one of the major issues?
I feel like we're making adjustments on the fly pretty well. We all kind of know what's happening, what's going on out there, and just being able to communicate it without having a timeout has been huge for us, and just kind of the want. You can sit there and talk about it all you want, but we got 5, 6, 7, 8 guys who really want to play defense. We really want to go out there and win the game, so when the game's on the line, it gets turned up a little bit.
Ben, go ahead.
Max Stevens kind of battled this week a little bit, despite not being 100%. Just 6 points, but the work he did the last 3 minutes, a couple blocks at the rim, that offensive rebound. What does it say about him just kind of grinding out for you to get this through?
Yeah, I think it speaks to the guy he is. He's going to pour himself into the team. He's going to do whatever he can to be there for his guys, be there for his brothers. So I think that's just an attribute to who Steven Crowell is as a person, his mentality, his toughness that he has. Kamari was battling a little sickness as well, and comes in, gives us a spark as well. So that's just the mentality that we speak on, that everybody has right now. Whatever I can do physically, mentally, if I'm not in the game to help our team win, is what we're looking to do.
One more for the fellas.
Max, you're not really a guy who needs a lot to fire himself up, but again, a performance like today, again, just what does that mean to you? Just to follow up again.
I'm just glad we won. It does not matter. I could play 0 minutes or however many seconds. It does not matter if the Wisconsin Badgers win the game. That's what we're looking to do here. So just keeping that mentality, the team mentality, going out there 1 game at a time, every single game.